everybody's at the bookstore buying a number 4 Michigan jersey, Chris Webber needs to get some money out of that. If everybody's at the Nike outlet, or the Nike is banking all this money off the Fab Five Nikes, those young men need to be getting some money off of that. Or if Smiling Sam, the glad hand man with the garbage used car dealership on the corner of Western and wherever you are in Chicago, if you want to pay James from Lincoln Park an extra $1,200 to be the commercial because he's up at DePaul, Loyola, Chicago State, or what have you, to be a spokesman for your car dealership, you should be able to get that. See, that alleviates the whole concept of he ain't ready, or academically he ain't ready, because I honestly believe there is, okay, this is why I know there's no such thing as don't have the ability, academically unprepared. Me and you are the same age. Sherelle Ford is a couple years under us, right?
Yep.
Sherelle Ford, right? Sherelle Ford went to the UIC Chicago reading at a 8th grade level. He graduated with a degree. What those coaches did was, you're not prepared academically, but you can play basketball. We are not going to let you matriculate through this system without you being able to read as an adult and graduate from college. See, if they can do it at UIC, they can damn sure do it at Duke, Carolina, and any other institution in the United States of America. So if you're going to do that, and just imagine if they would allow Sherelle Ford to make some money down on Maxwell Street, or wherever he could. Now this alleviates the stress of, man, my mom and them struggling at home. You make $800 one week and you send $400 to your mama, or $600 to your mama, and you keep $200 or what have you. That's what we need, in my opinion. That's what we need to put the focus. Damn the NBA. The NBA is a business. Universities are businesses too, but they're businesses that proclaim they're here to help. If you're here to help, stop just exploiting these young men and put them in a position so whereas they can help you and you can help them. That's what I'm saying with the one and done thing, James. So that, how do you feel about what I just said?
Is really, well, the guise of help is really just to cover for the exploitation. I agree with you. I think that the onus should be on the NCAA. They should pay the student athletes. But it's going to take a little bit, little by little, you have to break it down. If the NBA creates any type of situation where you pay somebody six figures, whether they are cream of the crop, young people or not, that is one of the first steps towards the NCAA having to do it. Because you never know, in 1 year, 10 of those top 20 players may just take that 100 credit, And at that point, now all hell's going to break loose. But one and done is not the problem. It's a situation where you should be able to work, you should be able to earn. If college is for learning, then don't make them starve while they're doing it and they're making you millions of dollars. Exactly.
And see, James, this is the problem in our community. What you just said. I'm not saying you're the problem. I'm saying this a portion of what you said is the problem. We see the number $125,000 when a lot of people in impoverished communities throughout the United States of America, no matter what background they are, they're working for $12, $15, $20 an hour, which matriculates into about 40 at the top end, $42,000 a year, and then 12 is about $24,000 a year. How you come to that, people, is you work 2,080 hours a week. Take whatever you make per hour, multiply by 2,080 hours a week, and that's how you get to what you make per year. Allow me to digress. When we see $125,000 a year, $125,000 we actually believe that's a reasonable trade-off. But it's not. Because while you're in college, you not only learn, you network. Corey Holcomb, the comedian, his brother was a basketball player. His brother met someone whose father is in the movie industry, and now his brother works in the movie industry because of his friend's father. See, that's what we're missing out on in college. It's not always about the books. It's about who you meet and what they can do for you. And I don't mean in a pimping kind of situation. It's you may meet someone and they'll suggest something to you, or see. It's an African proverb that says the eyes see everything but the eyes. That means you don't see what's in you. Everybody else does. And somebody at a university can see something in James and inspire James to do something that he never thought he could do. That's why we go to institutions of higher learning, not just for the education. Because everything they teach you from after high school, they could have taught you in 4th, 5th, and 6th grade, and you would
life skills, responsibility, independence.
Exactly, James. And
those things are critical.
And that's what they're missing. Because tell me, okay, you're an NBA fan. Tell me Markelle Fultz was ready to be a pro last year. He wasn't. Not psychologically.
That's why the shot disappeared.
Exactly. He, for lack of a better term, he lost his damn mind. That's a lot of pressure from coming in Seattle when your game's not even on TV, to one of the largest cities in the United States of America, one of the founding cities with a rabid sports fan base, and you are the number.
Talk to you every day, all day, watching everything you do.
You
walk out your door.
Exactly. And look, I'm gonna give you another example. Ricky Williams. We laughed at Ricky Williams when he would do interviews with his helmet and his visor on. Oh man, what's wrong with this dude?
Anxiety. He was like, man, this is serious business. I can't take all this in my face.
And this is why
I didn't sign up for that.
Exactly. And this is why I put the onus. Like Odin Polynice? It was either Odin Polynice. One of the former NCAA players disagreed, but I also Scoop Jackson disagreed. He wasn't an NBA player. It was Scoop Jackson, the homie Scoop Jackson. Scoop Jackson disagreed, but he did offer an alternative. But I do believe we need to be getting some mental health experience with these players. But I forgot what Scoop said. If you guys can always go back in the archives and check out that show with Scoop Jackson, it was an excellent show. But yeah, man.
When Scoop was saying, I remember that show. Scoop was saying that the only doesn't go on the coaches.
No, he said don't go on the coaches and the institutions. But
he was saying that the coaches can't be responsible for some of it has to happen within the community. Some of it has to happen from our level going out before the young man even get there.
You know what he said? He said give them a sociology class so they'll be able to identify. And okay, I'm with that too, James. I'm not sitting here saying that I have the answers. I don't have the answers, Sway. But but I'm just saying, it has to be something done, because it sounds good. Man, James, you just got $1 million. But James at age 19 is not ready to have somebody hand him $1 million. Let alone 10. Let alone 10 of them.
At 18 years old, I may not have made it.
Right.
It is a tremendous responsibility when you have that much opportunity, that much wealth, that much attention, and no training whatsoever on how to manage.
Exactly. Even if you have a David Falk on your team and you trust him wholeheartedly, and he does right by you like an Allen Iverson, are you ready for the responsibility of being a professional basketball player? Because let's not forget, James, You left Oz Park and you ended up at the Fantastic Forum, or you ended up in the Palace in Detroit, or you ended up at the Field House in Indianapolis. That's a hell of a jump, man. And young people are not ready for that. And that's why I hate the one and done. I would never deny someone the ability to make a living. I just don't want these young men to continue to be exploited. That's all I'm saying.
But yeah, that's an industry that actually should be initiated if it already isn't on the books, where someone has to just make it a point to just start educating these young athletes. I mean, it doesn't matter where they come from. It doesn't matter the race. You know, a young person thrust in the light too soon is a young person thrust in the light too soon. It's something organized where, you know what, hey, get these skills you need to go along with all this new added responsibility and expectation. And just to circle back real quick, you mentioned Chicago playground legend and comedian Corey Holcomb, and one of those things that many people would never believe if they every day is that he was an above the rim player and could jump out the gym and made something all vertical look like, you know, it was nothing at all. Chicago had quite a few legends that went on to pursue other careers outside of that play.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, if you listen to his show, 5150, he consistently reminds people that his nickname was the dunk maker. He doesn't do it in a braggadocious way. He just reminds people, hey, man, don't just think I'm Fat Corey with the jokes. I used to be Fat Corey with the game. So, yeah, you are 100% correct. And continue to listen, James. I have a series whereas not only Chicago basketball legends, I am talking to basketball legends throughout the entire sports legends throughout the entire lexicon of sports throughout the country. Like I just recently, if you got an iPhone, subscribe to the show, The End of the Bench, THAENDOFDABENCH. And Alvin Sims, former outstanding guard at Louisville, former Phoenix Sun player. I interviewed him Tuesday. The interview is up now. Listen to it. Check it out, man. Let me know what you think. Oh, well, you know, whatever. I think James is...
I'm going to check it out, brother, for sure.
All right, man. Thanks for calling, James, man. I know you always support. I always send you a shout out. Much love, brother. Thank you.
Absolutely. Catch you soon. Peace.
All right, peace. Again, thanks, James. Thanks, James, man. One of the good guys. Definitely one of the good guys. He's been a supporter of the show since day one. And let me get back. With that being said, let me get back to this NFL thing. The Philadelphia Eagles and the Carolina Panthers are going to be a very interesting game. This is it's almost battle for NFC supremacy because it's a great chance that either one of these teams could go north and south at the end of this. I am still picking the Philadelphia Eagles, even though their running game is lacking. The Carolina Panthers pass rush has been slacking of late, so I'm going to go with the Philadelphia Eagles. And then that leads me to the Cleveland Browns versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Overrated Baker Mayfield. I'm still going to say the overrated Baker Mayfield. The NFL is easier now. The NFL is made for the quarterback. The NFL allows the quarterback to do what he wants to do. Therefore, Baker Mayfield is doing some things that's unexpected, but what he is doing is not getting away with the trying to throw through small windows like he did in college last year. This against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense that has been porous, but I am going to go with the Cleveland Browns because Greg Williams and the Cleveland Browns defense have been showing improvement. Even though Jameis Winston is one of my favorite quarterbacks in the league right now, please continue to fall off like bad dope Jameson, and so you can go. Please continue to lose and then get mad at you, so you can go on over to Jacksonville and win you a Super Bowl, brother. But which leads me to Houston at Jacksonville. Jacksonville Jaguars. I have zero, less than zero. If it was a number under zero, I would have that much faith in the Jacksonville Jaguars doing anything this year. Blake Bortles is morning breath all day long. He stinks. Deshaun Watson is heating up. The Houston defense is starting to heat up. And as y'all know,